Sierra Leone's ever-growing youthful population still continues to grapple with high rates of unemployment and other challenges. Despite the enormous challenges, young people are still working on realizing their potential. With emerging entrepreneurs and innovators, Youth Encounter on Star Television and Radio is a program that showcases successful young people, discuss the challenges, and provide recommendations. Join Mohammed Basiru Samasi EM. It's Youth Encounter on Star TV on Channel 21.
To college, to all other things. But today, coming here from the multimedia perspective, and I think also get Hawanatu Kone. We himself don't do a lot of things in terms of blogging. She's a blogger, and I don't know, it's as a motivation to other young women as well as men all over the country. Sadia, thank you for getting on the encounter for the very first time.
Thank you, Bash.
How will look like for making your first appearance on TV, for discuss about what you don't do, your plans and all?
I really appreciate them. This is now my first time this, and tell you thank you for where you are able for identify me and call me Cam for where we can talk small.
Alex, you don't regular to all the studios now, and you're always comfortable for coming around, but today you come in a different capacity. Last year you came here and tell you about education, you know, you get the Cam College and all, but today you come here as a capacity as the new manager for King's Empire. Thank you for getting on the encounter.
Thank you, Bash, and viewers as well. Thank you for having me here.
Alright, so you believe say this thing will work out? You're that kind of person who don't focus all your time into advocacy, education-wise, and now you go into creative art industry and entertainment. How you going to manage your time?
Well, funnily, it may surprise you to know that I started off by singing music before I get into all of those things, because during my boyhood stage, soon after the war on a saloon, I began to use music and drama also for talk about child rights issues, and I was regarded as human rights musician. And most of my songs that we play in the University of Ottawa, Canada, will be used for raise fund for disadvantaged children in Sierra Leone, and the one that we associated with the war, with Defense for Children International. So you know new, and I don't do a lot of research and papers them on entertainment and how we moving forward. So I do believe say
you want to change the face. I'll bring them there because I get the state of the house to use and everything. I will tell you more about King's Empire. Now welcome to the studios again. Hawanatu Kone. I want to thank you for getting on the encounter. You said for the very first time.
Good evening, Bashir. Good evening, viewers. I'm so happy for today is the first time being on TV. So like I really appreciate. Want to thank you for the opportunity we give me for the act today. Like I know say, but people don't anticipate for Siri they cannot TV because it's just ready. So like never play the area now and see we live what we they do. So like,
and as a blogger, the life of a blogger now don't get more value.
Yeah.
All around the world. And one African example would be Linda Ikeji.
Of course.
We don't serve as a great role model for who of we're doing to blogging.
Yeah.
You find it interesting as alone, or you do one because you just want for doing?
This is not something I always want to do for my come up. Me not somebody will like communication. Despite I not go do mass com or whatever. Now procurement me specialize pan IPAM. But like I just look say this is what I want to do. This is my calling. Me not somebody will they write a lot. Me not somebody will like for say information out there and put them and say okay let me do this thing, let me write about it. So like I decided one day and say, okay, let me go into blogging because like since I write a lot and I get more information, people they tell me about things, I advocate, me a gender activist, I do so many things there. Let me go into blogging. Like name me voice not had only to myself. Like through blogging, so many people in the world go read them and say, wow, this is it. So that's what I can say.
And you'll be very active in them.
Yes, I'm so active in it.
I'll bring her back. Your name is Hawanatu Kone. Well, I'm a guest and this is the encounter for today. Also, if you want to be part of the show, you can send you text to the number +232 77748445 and apply for come in. It's totally free and should make an impact. So definitely will shine light on you. A quick break. We'll come right back and carry out the rest of the encounter live here on Star TV on Channel 21.
Sierra Leone's ever-growing youthful population still continues to grapple with high rates of unemployment and other challenges. Despite the enormous challenges, young people are still working on realizing their potential. With emerging entrepreneurs and innovators, Youth Encounter on Star Television and Radio is a program that showcases successful young people, discuss the challenges, and provide recommendations. Join Mohammed Basiru Samasi EM. It's Youth Encounter on Star TV on Channel 21.
Welcome back, viewers. You still at the Watch Youth Encounter. They come to you live on Star TV on Channel 21 and online at www.startvs.com. And we go to until you say, take person on for Pool Bangana Fire. We'll start to talk to Sadia. Sadia, you don't get the Sadia's design. We just serve as a young entrepreneur. And at the same time, you don't get the SAV Foundation. We the Sadia's Anti-Domestic Violence Foundation as a way for give voice the things that really happen with women and picking them all about the country. But before then, Tia can, we don't get your dream. Growing up as a kid, you might don't face challenge. And inside the encounter, we let for everybody to share their story with we, because nobody go get a foundation. You don't get a study design way as a way of empowering other people without get a background, something that happened to you in the past. Okay, now on this make I want to come forward and support the less privileged or give support to the fellow youth. Then take me through your background. So this height we reaching also.
Okay, Bash, thank you. The studies actually mean are the founder and CEO, like we don't say, of Studies Limited. We get studies design where we do African wares and accessories, but people know we more for we fascinators, the way we create gorgeous fascinators. And we to make a come up for the do fascinators. From a small, me not possible like fashion. Me, my mother used for the dress me. So and me a plus size person, as you can see. So from when we small, they find out say what we need as plus size people. We know they get them according to like what we go on for where at that time day. So I begin thinking to myself as I come, I say no, I get for the crate. And then you go to oversee people and then go wear this. But when it comes to Africa, we know they get the opportunity then this. So I say why we not sit down and begin create for we safe. So it was just like that. I begin do small bow. Begin put things then together and bash na be like them scrap I begin use force. Okay. Yes, I begin use scrap force. Say I begin develop small. I begin get materials them from outside. If you go see me workshop and see the things the way I they use, it's amazing. So all them thing and I look and say some of them things then it can carry salon out there because like now studies design the things that we create people them all over now they call okay we want this from out of Sierra Leone and we na a very good thing for how we so the journey no be not easy now the dream build up from we not getting what we want and it not available to we then why not sit and begin
so
create.
You use the passion for CRBS, you can carry some creativity.
Yes,
and this
yes.
creativity don't lead to a lot of empowerment. Now everyone say they walk to and
yes.
and they get their support.
Yes.
Not look to the challenge that you don't face along the line. How you don't balance the design and that of the education to this eye to you don't reach to?
Well, before I begin the design, I began for go school first. I go the annual, I go through IPAM, I go get my first degree. The studies design actually I began like a little over 3 years ago, and I also I work with Orange Sierra Leone. But because you get a drive, because you get a passion for something, you get for make it happen. And then I can balance. I'm like most times when I don't come work, I rest. Middle night I get for work and I work like a 3-4 hours in a night. And all that's not because if you get a dream, you know for make anything limit you. And I get girls them when they work to me where I'm sorry I'm a little biased because now woman them more they bring in for car work and for show them the skills. The challenge where we can get of course the start off not easy for let you start off and build up you design the materials them all. Finances as well, and then one other particular thing where na a challenge now that when young girls they find out say by the time they can do 1, 2, 3 they want for go. So that's all they limit you because you want for pass on what you get to people them. But if they find out say they can a bit laid back, they're not going for land. And how the business go grow, how we go able for grow if the small one they not go able for pick up from what you get.
So you talk to the need for put more energy and get passion.
Yes, yeah.
I'll bring you back Sadia and we'll discuss further on what's going to be your success and throughout the years and why now the SAV Foundation as a way of supporting the Sadia's design. That bring in Alex. Alex, you don't come here in different platforms, as you say, but you come here from the aspect of King's Empire, where you happen to be the managing director and Valentine as the CEO. We not only get this word say we have to be the very best, but for be the very best, you have to do something very extra. What do King's Empire can with a lot of multimedia I've ever seen in the past? Okay,
well, we'll look at the multimedia sector in Sierra Leone. Most times, I know they refer to as industry because it's not complete. For the industry complete, we talk about people where they do music, where they do movie, where they into modeling and all. Especially for the one the way they do music and movie. Only it go complete with production. So King's Empire come with something very new. For too long now, the people them done, they face a lot of challenges, especially the one we get for do with production. When they don't do their movies done, except they get for travel to places like Nigeria and China for do them CD and DVD. So King's Empire come for address those. We invest hundreds of thousands of dollars in getting equipment as well as also with CD and CD cover. Then we get with machine and the way we do printing. Another aspect get to do with equipment to shoot and edit. We get cameras them where they use underwater for shoot movie. And furthermore also another area where the entertainment industry constrained, filming sector, get to do with exhibitor, where we can refer to as cinema. And you can agree with me that perhaps where people have been small, then you go Odeon and say you go watch movie. But by then, they're not the place Sierra Leone movie day. So exhibitor is lacking. Some other countries, then you get movie, the day na cinema, 1 year. They not even premiere the movie yet. But you watch them na cinema. Then of course, like platform day for marketing or commercials and the like, place like Star and other places, then you go adverts. Say this movie go then a cinema. Okay. So therefore, King's Empire come with all of those, and you can see waiting away a part of waiting with production them here. Then of course we get machines for do a whole lot of things them. So we come for address the area we get for do with production, and we alliance where we don't build with other countries them don't go far too long, because quite recently myself not been there, CEO Val self not been there out of the country, and I go and meet with Ereko TV, I meet with Silverbird and others for see how the build alliance, and himself go do the same thing, and they go order also containers of CDs where he invest hundreds of thousands of dollars. So the entertainment industry sector is constrained with those. Not until King's Empire don't come now for address, then before we begin for March, before we begin for move forward.
Unless we can get all the latest gadgets, but if we don't get the people we get the capacity for carry, there can be a challenge. We don't see side, most people don't use normal cameras, they're not used to the one they want to come with. And most people don't use for record songs, they play for until they tomorrow pull them. Then challenging them in the past. The area of capacity building, I would want to give more trainings to them, even if they go out and come, or when I invite people from different countries, we can train on work as they want to get, so the country will benefit at large.
Well, the team who we work with, Leah mentioned few. We get Director Omojuwo, we all know him. He don't represent Sierra Leone well. He go Nigeria, then pull scripts now other directors than we did it on, then get them for direct. So they not be even once for they come, but we've been get for first time for come back na Sierra Leone. Then we get Pius also, we're very good with cameras, then training they go on. And again, we partners them, we don't show interest for come and see how best they work with. So we believe so much in employee training, not only the technical team, capacity building, for institutional strengthening. So we do all of those because we research when we go out there, some of the things that we highlight. One, the picture quality, get to be very good, and you get to do with equipment, cinematography, as you mentioned, you get people them, we're very good in using cameras and the like. Casting is another important aspect again. When you don't do your movie done, you get to get the director of casting really go through the story and know. You don't just get to look at somebody in structure, in face, say, well, this person is beautiful, is handsome, now you for act that whole day. Perhaps not to that, the particular movie they talk about, the role where the person for impersonate. So we work on all of those, and before a movie come out, we conference that movie day in terms of shooting the movie, before ever we get for start for do the movie. And they tell you now, we get 5 movies them where we don't do, and them movies then we bring Cam Van Vika and Gentle Jack for act alongside then Moise K. And one of the movies them where we don't do now, we pull out, we get for be February 14,
And
Valentine's
we have
Day.
an opportunity there for show the wall and salute people and wait till exactly King's Empire gets. Because most of them don't able to gadget them, but people don't get time for see them it. So I'm not saying the 14th of February will get the opportunity for no wait everything again. I'll come with you, Alex. I'll just come with Hawanatu again. Hawanatu, in line of the story, yes, Sadia self don't do. You know, most times, you know, Science Plus people don't get this challenge, this discrimination, challenge around, and we don't want to get this word back. It's God, you know. Nobody one for making safe size plus.
Me na plus size. Plus size.
So with all that, we don't use them forget education. We don't use them forget empowerment. You know, and your own case, you don't used to right now. You know, a blogger. You don't study procurement. You know, use this opportunity back for share your story with your viewers. Then we watch the program.
Discrimination the other side. I can always say, if you discriminate me, now you the feeling because like you the empower me more. Like for now strive more and become somebody in our life. Like concerning with me this lady saying I know somebody will don't tell me like you are too fat or like bless God or I don't see people like where you go buy clothes, you understand eh? Not touch me clothes and they sell this kind of clothes give you understand? Not to this kind of people me they sell give. Now then straight cut it happen. Especially when we're fat. But like now God you know say I can always tell and say, okay, I'm living healthy lifestyle, but I'm fat. I try very hard for like burn calories, exercise and everything, but I'm still fat. So what I go do? If you discriminate me for that, instead of you they empower me more, you they make I even push. You they even make I even say, okay, I don't want to be comfortable because like let no see me for my body. Let no see me. Let them see me for what they do. You understand? Let them say, I want to become like this lady. I want to. No say, hey, look at this lady fat, but you don't get nothing for give out. No. I don't want them on a picture there. I wanted them to see me say, despite the fat, but not try, but that one she's very intelligent. You understand? Like they try, they push, they make efforts. Like this, all they make. Now then they will come for that. If I can talk about women empowerment, don't discriminate women. With the same through social media channel there, we talk on our Facebook say discrimination. Are they against and totally for discriminate people and for
and in line of that, you don't tell me, but the social media, the best part of and the misuse. One is there's a high rate of misuse on social media.
Yes, especially
just wait for share things that were negative.
I know.
But things that positive, you even get and say for watch on online course like go yearly, watch an AIU for watch for online trainings for they're not good one. But when they say bad message, don't come on the one for share. So the best part of and the misuse of social media. You want to handle that?
Social media getting advantage and disadvantage. That I go tell you. Me a social media person, me a social media influencer. Social media getting advantage and disadvantage. But like I can always say, it left to wait you go do social media. Like me when it comes to bad news, I can remember vividly the former head of state, Teresa, in news. I was like, then just pull the news. You understand? Everybody begin share. Then I was like, I'm not gonna share this news. Let me hold back and see where they go. Straight away, I gonna this lady Precious in page, and I see Precious post and then later I delete. I was like, Precious post I delete later. Some confusion did it. So like I not post them. I just lay back and watch and see what they go on because like now then you integrity counts a lot na social media. I can always tell people now treating them na social media. You understand? Reasoning. Resilience. I don't forget the other R. I go come back to the other R. Now 3 R in social media. If you able do the thing in the social media, like you just stay away from buckle misuse of social media.
You ever get your time for double check again from a credible source?
Exactly. And you know they tell me something like some people like, hey, so something that happened. Hey, talk about it. No, I don't do it.
So the life as a blogger, you know, now one opportunity we saw another lack for a very long time. And amazing, you will see a whole company by then, a whole ministry, department, and agency, or permanent somebody. You don't get nothing for know about on social media. So blogging don't be a very good job now, but it's based on how small get for handle. I would want for this awareness say blogging is good, and then for the contact to not follow on the blog for people.
Like so many companies, they now salon in general, now one-to-one advertisement not there anymore. Like you can do I'm fine. Now one of the local means standing off doing it for advertisement. But like blogging, Facebook, social media to be precise, whether on Instagram, Twitter or Facebook, like now one place where you get across your information they go quickly. I can always talk and I just take Port Authority to example. I'm a social media manager for Port Authority FC. I'm so happy. Thanks Port Authority FC for giving me the opportunity. They saw me through social media because they see what I be they do. Then contact me. We want you do this for Port Authority. We like Port Authority. So. Do this for we make that they know about Port Authority. This is a new generation. The generation that we be know about Port Authority was the 80s generation. You understand? Was the early 90s generation. The one that were they into. Facebook now 1.5 billion people in their Facebook. You understand?
Yeah.
500 million people are hardcore fans. The hardcore football fans. You understand? So the moment you create anything we get for do with football, it attracts them because like people are loving football. Every women or anybody now love football. Man or everybody now they into sport. So like when they they message me, I was like so I'm really doing something that people appreciate me about. Okay, let me go for it. And I go for we sit down, we talk everything and and they say on our everything in our social media. Then they Instagram, then they Twitter, then they Facebook. And they try for even building their websites. And even as they talk and they say, okay, well, you don't now pan the football side. We want a Port Authority itself. We want you brand the Sierra Leone Port Authority. Say somebody can dey America. Say, okay, how much did they clear container? It no need for call person. It just they go to the website, check Sierra Leone Port Authority, and check all the information, all the prices are there.
And with support from you and all that team over there can help you, that will be a very good chance for you.
So like, it's really helping. It's really helping. People are for going to it, not for like just for the social media for drama. You can actually make money through social media. I can always tell people. So like now money where Port Authority pay me. I was not even thinking about it.
Yeah, but because of you use
use me, yes.
And do in a positive way, they don't contact you now, you're making something out of it. Yeah. I'll talk to you back shortly in line of your show, where you do every Saturday. Let's just come with Sadia again. Sadia, the Sadia's design don't they do well. That's part of the channel you don't say. But now you don't move on to the SAV Foundation, where instead of they close to your heart and you want to get someone well registered, you want to bring out your support. You know, join the advocacy line because sometimes in life you can get them to give them the issues, pull them out, it haunts you. Unless you get for come out, okay, I get the Sadia design, we get for handle on fashion and other things and clothing. But I do the Sadia Anti-Domestic Violence Foundation for support. What are people very challenged? The whole idea about the foundation, I don't expect to get a Kickstarter from.
Yeah. Well, currently we do the underground work because foundation, especially when you get to do with social welfare and all things, people in there, victims in there, you get for prepare yourself well. But already we don't start off and we don't get people on board with we don't get doctors, we don't get counselors, we don't get some personnel from the police as well. We deal with we right now. And Bash, honestly, Sadia's Anti-Domestic Violence Foundation is very, very, very dear to me because now a way for let we reach out to people a way thing to say them don't lose hope because we get so many women the way they go through domestic violence. When you hear some people's story, it's pathetic. It really, really scary. But we want for come out there. We know they go for go attack anybody. We want for focus on healing. We want for, especially like for me, one of me main focus now for reach out to the younger women because it's better you reach out to them and tell them and educate them about domestic violence than they don't go there then you begin manage the situation because I went through it and it not be easy because domestic violence now a concern. Now a huge concern and the bad part of it is that people are not aware. Women and the way they go through and we don't even know say how they go through this. They don't know say they are being abused.
They think it's love.
And when you hear people in story, you didn't know say woman and the way then confidence don't shatter. Then feel say okay it's over for me.
I most of them don't even speak out. There was a time where March 8th, Carolina International Women's Day, they say speak out.
Yes.
You know, most women they say on the keep on.
Yes.
And they die of silence.
And at that we they promote. Now that's we they promote. We focus now on healing and for educate. Because when you educate the younger people, then they know what thing for do. And for the older one, then Bashi, no go believe say people then they educated women in the way they go through that in the way they can't talk because then they talk say okay well if I talk then go laugh me if I talk and there is one thing Bash where me personally go through because by the time you begin explain people then begin they come back to you as if okay now you fault what you do and really when you come to abuse not to just the physical you get the emotional and psychological which is worse because you not get on scar nothing only for sure say I'm being abused and now they go into we don't begin create awareness on mental heal it will shock you for no say most of some of the mentally challenged people them women them it is stem from abused because they're not able to speak out because they're not able to talk so then they keep them in and then it begin they grow it begin they damage them little by little.
So at the end of the day, the massive awareness and casting gets a big role for play for making the volunteer come to life.
Yes.
I want for operate you want for based on the same old way where good thing kind of the capital women will stop people in a Gendema the one in a Zimi the one in a Konadugu no go benefit. You don't get for different, it will go nationwide?
Of course, it get for different because I start from like I say, from the younger ones them. We they target schools them, we they target young women organizations them. We target the grassroots. We intend for gather women them from the grassroots side them. We intend for get people there upline counselors. Like I tell you, we already get counselors there now. Big experience women them. People that when they don't train in their area then they're all day on board and we intend for send them out for let them talk to people and because Bash I think to say this is the time we don't get enough of that and people then they suffer in silence they don't get people then for talk to they don't get the right people then because some man they able to they talk but it can be saying that the wrong person they talk to and you know they feel comfortable for talk we want to break all of that we get professionals them where they are trained where they are very discreet where they get integrity with regards information where they can able to take you through and heal you and in the process we also they look at empowering them because one thing Bashwe I want for bring to light domestic violence now one thing where they limit women them because if you are not happy if you are being abused if you confidence and your self-esteem don't be shattered there is no way your full potentials can come alive there is no way and every one of we women there we get skills we have potentials and until we did at that safe place there until we did at that side where we think to say yes I can able for sure then all of them go come out and like I say for me first shot now for target their young picking them we get the younger women we want for target them for teach them say that there is nothing you cannot do there is nothing you cannot get away from there is nothing you cannot there is so much potential and you just need for then a safer place and think and see and search yourself
the safe environment can help them for movement. Coming back to you Alex in line of the premiere on the 14th you know we don't see sorry, when I say act of love, and you know where is act of love? This gender thing. The whole world now we do on this gender parity. You know, for see how we can promote the woman. And not pull them from the kitchen, pull them from the beatbox, and bring them forward on the table, get the platform and self try. And now not only do want me to move. Now there's 5 movies we don't set, but on the 14th on the premiere, the act of love. And now there's a platform now for use back for show it in King's Empire. What are we expecting? Bigger than that on the 14th?
Well, on the 14th, we expect for sure people in waiting King's Empire are capable of doing. If we say the entertainment industry in Sierra Leone is challenged, then it means that people are able to see how we address structural disorder and again for do with picture quality and the like. And as we sister done the talk here about, you know, empowering women. And King's Empire, we get an open door policy for that. and we get women them we act a role, girls them as well in the movie, then we they work with we together. And it's an opportunity also as they go through this for able for communicate them far and wide because we do documentary at the same time so they can walk into King's Empire and say, this is a concept, would like to do a documentary on this, then we can do them all together. So basically on then angles then they operate on. And the movie itself when a act of love, you find out say the lead cast when a Valentine, a musician in the movie, end up for Gamma project, then it barge into a young girl, and this young girl is a beautiful prostitute. We impersonating the movie itself, and in moving for see how best it can able for change or influence, positively influence the lifestyle of the beautiful prostitutes. So therefore, it get for left all that they do, and we sister don't narrate here. It get for do that with emotion, loving the soul of the person, not the physical. Many a times you talk about psychological, emotional violence and a whole lot, especially in our homes, society you get people we married. Most times what can lead to that now way somebody just the love with the physical of the person. But when you love with, the soul of the person emotionally, then of course it can go far and wide. So in the movie itself, now that the lead cast do win a Valentine, they get for drop everything they do. He abandoning job, all the project for see how best he can able for change, influence the lifestyle of the beautiful prostitute. But now I left to viewers them for go see whether a life changing theory failed or succeed. Now Lagunda Cinema 14th February when a Valentine Day. We invite people in for go and see with the red carpet show. We will get for do the trailer day out now, the teaser day out, it day on our website, when at www.kingsempiresl.com, as well as also Facebook. We see that they talk about, blogging. We're very important, the entertainment industry sector. If you for move forward, na Sierra Leone, we get for take blogging into cognizance. And all of these things where they happen, we get for put them into movie and see how they represent well. And movie they communicate a whole lot. Yes. It could be documentary movie because rape, gender violence and a whole lot is widespread in Sierra Leone, and only the entertainment industry sector can come together and see how best we can able for communicate actions, decisions, so that people go begin to understand.
So Alex, so what next after the premiering on the 14th? Act of Love will come out every day, or there's a bit of 4 days distance where people will get access to watch the film. Another question for people over there at the grassroots. Why Lagunda? Most times this thing about class, they affect other people say, we really want the story.
Okay, now, we say we want to make a difference here with regards if the movie go there out. Yes, right now we do production for the movie. On that very day, we sell the movie. It go there out for sale. Then Lagunda get to do with the red carpet VIP show. One of the other things them way the entertainment industry sector challenge in Sierra Leone, it get to do with place to premiere movie. You can agree with me. You said then at the sector, and many times you the MC. Either people them go down to Stako. Now Saula not the function again. We get this other place again, Odium, not the function well again. So people don't even take that. So we try for putting for Mayata conference for general premiere. Then we pay and take the money from we. Later government communicates with we say they don't put hold to all activity. No activity not they happen there again. So except the other version of it, we get for do and back na Lagunda. So if we want to let the sector move forward, some of the research then we don't conduct like places like Kenya, you find out say with filming, make the country they keep appearing constantly on screens around the world. People didn't know about the culture of the Kenyan people and the like, and also they make a lot of money, billions of Kenyan shillings as per tax, not to mention Nigeria and Dubai, where they run out of oil, in a new area that they enter into tourism. So Sierra Leone, how we go able to enter into that? A lot of beautiful things there for projects. From Baibue in time, and I see somebody from America also where they come for contest for the presidency, they're able for tracing routes, yes, to Minde. So how we they able for communicate with country out? And we want let the government to understand this, that the government gets an essential role for play in terms of policy for every sector, So many times people will talk about the entertainment industry sector, say, let them do and by themselves. No, the government gets a role for play, and particularly Ministry of Information and Communication, because there is a fight now. This ministry, they say, now them for play a lead role. That ministry, they say, now them for play a lead role. But based on my expertise, now the Ministry of Information, because now then get the censor, where they interlink with the Ministry of Tourism, and you go to Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning. So now so it move. So the entertainment industry sector, although it gets its own challenges, especially the filming sector, everybody want for lead, but government gets an essential role
So
to
with the
play.
policy structured and that of a startup capital, we can take a different height, as in the case of Nigeria.
Yes, well, yes, on the policy, important, like King's Empire, we don't come from another angle on production to address, but it's not complete yet, not until there are structures. And was it some 6 years ago, they call me in a youth commission, they hire one Whitman as an expert for Cambo, you not be able to address the whole thing. So I've been doing a project with a building the entertainment industry for empowerment and sustainable economic development in Sierra Leone. Where I do a write-up, I refer them to the National Council of Art, Culture and Entertainment, how the Parliament for structure, for everything for operates well. But Sierra Leone, there is a missing part on that. Not until we as a people, then the government begin to take cognizance of the multimedia sector, entertainment sector, say, it go hugely transform the economy for sustainable development and create job. Noting the fact that government apparently employs 10%. It is the private sector, just as my sister and they do, with all of the activities they already do into clothing line, into blogging, training people into doing all of this. They create employment of the nature. So not until the governments begin to understand this, then less burden will be on the government, that people them always they complain the government that there's no job.
In the whole world, the private sector they provide the highest job.
Yeah.
Yes,
But they never
yes.
get the enabling environment for time.
Well, it's the government. If you look at pestle analysis and all of that, then they tell you about the legal framework. You know, now the government get to come up with structure in consultation with those concerned. Even the fashion, the dress industry or textile, then SEF also they play an essential role into that, because when you want to do movie, then there is a way we get for also talk about with intellectual property. We get for do it with dress code. So now that we're able to sell out the country. Yeah. We begin from the 1930s, then on the various period, waiting salon don't benefit out of that. So we get to diversify, as the presidents they say, in practical terms, and how we can move the country
entertainment and
forward.
tourism will play a key role for transforming this nation.
Definitely.
When there are structures, then it will play a key role to transform
But the minister
the economy
showing.
of this country. And when they understand the angle from which it come out and deal with capitalists like King's Empire and many more, with the buy and come with then the entrepreneurs, the one that we get the ideas, then we can move. We get a blogger here, then we can move and sell out the country. Then the country can move forward.
It's a very good platform. Let me bring you back again, Hawanatu. In line of your new show, you want to do Facebook Live,
Yeah.
and we want to see the challenge in internet connectivity. A few months back, Serena's them they jubilate about internet. That shows say we did bien. And it's starting to now use one of the most expensive internet connectivity
That
around the
much.
globe. If you only want for do more, we want for perform, we want for the online, but a way up, a way expensive. Now you get this show on Facebook Live. Tell me something about the show, and then you have a manager way, we not get better internet connectivity way affordable.
It really not easy. Anyway, the show in the Insider talk show, where they focus on entertainment, politics, and trending issues and advocating more online. The show they about. Like concerning the internet, we all know Sierra Leone. I go say now we the last by internet business now. Africa, or let me say West Africa to be precise, because I don't go Liberia, I don't go Nigeria, I don't go Ghana, I don't go to West African country. They way like the internet so good and we internet so expensive, and if you can notice, you can even their live they cut because of the internet system. It really not easy. Anything like I say, we dey strive for excellence, we dey try for push. No matter what in the hold way back, we just get for push. Yeah. We just get for continue for push. It doesn't mean because of the internet bad, I can't do my show. No, I go find always and means for do my show. Even if it cost me for buy extra data. Because you go don't go buy modem, I don't want to call any company, I don't want to be sued. You go don't go buy modem, you don't go buy almost 1,000 credits inside it. At the end, they're not even come on. You go call the company, hey, fix me modem for me, especially when they use internet. internet store now where they you fix the what happened. Something they even the customer care so poor that hey madam why they call so not you want to use this thing now for patients why if the thing the makeup why no you understand all the incident the reception can be bad, but that doesn't mean you're gonna stop. That doesn't mean you're gonna fall back. That doesn't mean you're gonna wait, say, this thing is not working this way, let me wait. No, it's not gonna stop me. I'm gonna continue my show. I'm gonna do it any kind of way. I'm gonna make it happen because it needs to happen. Our voice should be heard. People need to communicate through it because this show, why more I do I'm on Facebook. I'm gonna start first on Facebook because like I try for try for get on my base day na Facebook there at the end. They go try for Carlton and TV. But like we dey try for target first Facebook because like so many people in the talk. You go tell them, hey, like I know this morning I did not house, I did try for 6 o'clock, I did try for go work. Somebody go meet me in a house. Auntie Awa, my mama want to put me excuse me society. And then you understand. I was like, what it make? I even get for left first what they do. You understand? I go meet you, man. I'm not against this culture. I'm not criticizing this. But like just wait on big. Wait on 18 years. They get not consent. They say, I wanna be part of it. I say, but like not try for I try for talk them out into I try for like we get civilized people in social media. We get people that way like no matter how you talk to them, they're still gonna arcade thinking, you understand? But like if they're listening your voice, maybe they can get second thoughts. So okay, I'll not do this. Like I talk to the company, I say, okay, not do this. Not just do wait, I'm not against you culture. Me na country woman, I'm not against what you're gonna do. But like just wait, then 18 years and you can go do We can even reach I can write button on my social media hand page. Let's know what we are doing concerning FGM. No, like we message they go through there. And social media are so big that if you like me mama during election time, my mama not a social media type. You understand? Like if I sit down, they watch my phone and they read, then they like say, hey, he say, ma, what happen? What did they don't say? They can read them for her. Excuse me, sorry. That's what they don't say. Wow, like. If they go, you not go in a social media, but you picking within a social media.
So that's how you read the message and pass on the next one.
Thank you. You understand?
Yeah.
Now so something that happened. Hey. Even that day when they shut down the internet, I was like, Mama, don't lock the internet, but we didn't see it. Why they lock her? What's he make? She was so worried. You understand? Like you mama or you possibly go to do this act or we go and listen to this news can't be on social media. But in Peking go then social media. When you go write your message out there, in Peking go read and tell them. Then say, and especially with mama and papa then these days, they are so curious for know what thing they happen to social media life. Like my mama, if I post picture, you understand? If I write something, can I see this picture about we post? It take me phone at me and you understand? This picture I find this me the girl, you know all the thing in there. It like she's not the monitor me pan say, but like it go like this thing fine. You go don't pass day. It go don't say and say now this ad do on social media. So like that's what the stock show is about. And the stock show is about advocating. Like despite me a social media influencer, social media manager and a blogger also, like advocate for widows. Me na somebody where like my daddy died very young. My daddy died, my mom was like around 30. You understand? Okay. Yes. So like I advocate for widows. Like I know what it mean for let somebody be a widow. Especially when we're so young, we're small, we daddy die. I know how we mean for the mama see you through school, educate you, go university, you come and be successful and I was so happy when I be the graduate. That was 2016. Everybody early morning, my mama don't grab big food everything. We gonna go FBC. And when they call me name, say Hawanatu Kone. I can remember in last Allah. Where everybody do Allah, night Allah. You say you Allah say so you Allah say now you last Allah he says I feel so good. Even when I come, just imagine look my size. I'm a plus size and my mama so skinny. She was, can I put you on my back? I'm so proud of you. You understand? All anything. So like it's not about she being proud of me. Maybe what I do, so many people don't message me and say, I want to become like you. I want to talk like you. I want to me voice hard like you. You give them the courage. Tell them you can do it. Sometimes, most of the time, I help people in social media. Someone they message me, hey, and say, I want to do so thing. I want to do so. Okay, give me Airtel money. I send me. I don't want to say it here, but I just have to say. Like you, they encourage them. Said they can be better. I can always tell people, Look at me, I'm a master's holder. You can do it too. In your 20s, you can have masters. You can do it. You can do so many things. Somebody not something not for push you back. Somebody not for the social media and fool you. Somebody not for the social media and bully you. Because like social media get advantage and disadvantage, as you asked me before, but like it also get bullying. The internet, to be specific, bullying bokode. We all they see somebody they come at you, they do a very good job, Bashiru, you they work in a Star TV, you they invite people, and young people, and where they try out there, where they recognize, and they pick on you no more and blast you on social media, and it goes. People who don't know you. Now so I read nothing and then blast, but like how I ignore people where you blast me, I don't talk. I don't give you the attention. Make you say you're not a fame that made, you understand? Because like yes, that's you're not a fame that made. I know they respond to you. Like when you blast me, I don't say anything. I just ignore you. Sunday then you don't blast it at the end and come back. Hey, I'm sorry, I was misconstrued. You understand? Like the person not passed the information. I was like, it's okay, baby girl, it's fine. Oh, baby boy, it's okay, cool. Don't worry about this. This is internet. I can get a backlash at any time. It's not new, you understand? But we still there talking. We still there to try for excellence. People can actually make it through social media. I'm Port Authority FC, social media manager. They are paying me. It's not free. I'm not there just to control their page. I'm not there paying me. So that's it.
So at the end of the day, you need to set the platform so that people say go follow.
Yeah.
We'll take a quick break and when I come back, we're going to wrap up the encounter live here on the Star TV on Channel 21. And when I come, my guests then will give them social media handles them and how for keep them in touch if you want for let them get an opportunity for get one-on-one talk or even for serve now the various capacity within the serving. Or you ever invite them for them go out and give you the motivational talk as we always want to do inside the boy. Quick break, we'll come back and wrap up the encounter for today.
Sierra Leone's ever-growing youthful population still continues to grapple with high rates of unemployment and other challenges. Despite the enormous challenges, young people are still working on realizing their potential. With emerging entrepreneurs and innovators, Youth Encounter on Star Television and Radio is a program that showcases successful young people, discuss the challenges, and provide recommendations. Join Mohammed Basiru Sanusi PM. It's Youth Encounter on Star TV on Channel 21.
Welcome back. We're about to wrap up the encounter for today and you'll get the people workers on a Sunday from 5 to 6 p.m. If you out there, you know, somebody with a try, an influential youth from the age bracket of 15 to that of 35 as stated in the 2014 Revised National Youth Policy and also 2006 African Youth Charter. You can do that by sending us your message to the number +232 881 03500 or you can also do on +232 77 748 445, the studio line or the personal line. Will make we reach through to you. So this we're about to wrap up now. Waiting will be your closing courtesy, your message of advice, and now somebody will contact you on social media in case they want for operate with Sadia's designs or that of the Sadia's Anti-Domestic Violence Foundation.
Okay. One thing where I want to say, I want to tell people for with regards to studies design, not give up on your dream. Yeah. Even where you go face limitation, things them go happen, blocks go come, hurdles go come. I don't go through a lot, but stay on it. Yeah. Stay focused, and keep pushing. And for the Studies Anti-Domestic Violence Foundation within IASO for help you. One thing where you for always know, not set you mouth, please talk. Because if you not talk, we not able for help you. Until we hear it from you. And like I say, we promise that again for be very discreet, whatever you say, confidentiality there, and we go able for help you. We get counselors them, people and they we go help you, we go talk you through, we go help for heal you. And whatever assistance you want, we go able for help you. We dey work towards that, and please do your not set months, not wait till too late. Let them can out when no day die come out, God forbid, because it happen honestly. Not set months. Ask for help. We number on Studies Anti-Domestic Violence Foundation are 075 1041. You can send we mail on Google safvf@gmail.com. And my own personal number na 076 6042. Please talk to we and talk to we. Talk to somebody, seek help, please.
Thank you for joining us. Sadia Hawanatu Kanu, the CEO and founder for Sadia Design and also the CEO for SAB Foundation. Alex, we're going to be closing courtesy and we have contact points for Kings Empire. Don't forget to on social media and make use of our facility. Not let them be camera where you bought, you want for see them.
Yes, of course, the cameras they use even underwater. We get them, yes. February 14, Valentine's Day, the place to be, na Lagunda Cinema. Also with the premiere, one of the 5 movies them we don't do. And we want to invite all for later witness the premiere. We get for take place in Lagunda, February 14. It get for start 7:30 p.m. and it get for be a red carpet show. We want to make a difference. And for contact they will get online plus 232, that's the phone line, plus 232 75 729 440, plus 232 75 729 440, or on our Facebook page with Kings Empire SL, or on our website www.kingsempiresl.com.
Thank you, and we know it's for see wait till it's on account. My name is Alex Bangoa, and the CEO and managing director of this now. And I want to say thank you to Valentine, the CEO for the company when Kings Empire, and Alex on the side as the MD. Get a very fruitful team. And that's we go now. You close the message for today, and I will get you on social media.
Yeah, my social media handle for Facebook na Hawanatu Kone, my Instagram na HowishBaby, and my Twitter na HowishBaby. I just want to say one positive word out there: be real, stay real, and be truthful to yourself. No matter what come, no matter what happen, just be real and stay real. And trust me, the sky will be your limit. Be a dream chaser. And be an achiever, and you go make them.
Thank you. I want to call we'll keep in touch, and we don't wait to get a strong internet so we're going to benefit from.
I just wish we just try for talk to Papa government, make the strength in the internet for we, because like everybody they use them. Like and also some of even the big man they when a minister or whatever, they're all waiting so they must go through their phone.
And that's the same channel anymore.
Not the same no more. So like we they ask Papa government, please we will they use social media, especially for make we voice their heart, please una strengthen them for we just the big one.
Well, that's what we're going to encounter, but taking to the rest of the team they're behind the camera, and the guys that we get to work. Most people don't understand what you mean for they behind the camera as always. The control room, they're very beneficial to a show. Yeah, a good program, a good presenter, a good guest lies on the hand. Everything they handle, they come to the plan. Thank you to them for the restless effort, and then they carry on for put up the best work. That's all I got for today, and we'll come out next week, Friday, from 5 to 6 p.m. again for a fresh edition of Youth Encounter. We will get this repeat broadcast on Sunday from 5 to 6 and also on my YouTube channel, being Ambassador Black. That's all. Get a wonderful and blessed weekend. And if you go out, make sure you get a very good time, very peacefully. No, every other person you right. And when you go, please don't drive. You can let the vehicle and go home safely, pick them up the next day. But stay out very peaceful and get yourself a good weekend. Till then, keep watching Star TV on Channel 21.
Sierra Leone's ever-growing youthful population still continues to grapple with high rates of unemployment and other challenges. Despite the enormous challenges, young people are still working on realizing their potential. With emerging entrepreneurs and innovators, Youth Encounter on Star Television and Radio is a program that showcases successful young people, discuss the challenges and provide recommendations. Join Mohammed Basir Samasi PM. It's Youth Encounter on Star TV on Channel 21.